Do y'all ever notice how ugly you look when you sleep? What's up, guys? I'm Thomas Magno, and today I am bringing a story time to y'all, man. And as y'all can read by the title, I hope y'all can read. As you guys can read by the title, yes, this is a true story. I cannot make this story up. This is actually one of the scariest things that ever has happened to me before, and I have a few things that have happened to me. Let's go ahead and get into the story, man. I think I was either 15 or 16. It was either 15 or 16 going into one of those. I want to say I was 15, about to turn 16. So if you guys didn't know, I am from Florida. Growing up, I used to live in Pinellas Park. I don't know if you guys know where that's at. It's kind of close to Clearwater Beach. And Clearwater Beach is really familiar, but Pinellas Park is a small city. It's a really small city. And me and my friends, I really only had about 2 or 3 friends that lived in Pinellas Park that I actually hung out with every day. And family was really close to us all over the place. But growing up in Pinellas Park, we really didn't do much. We would either go to Target, go to Walmart, go to Marshall's, get food. McDonald's was our favorite. If we couldn't get McDonald's, we were at Taco Bell every single day. I cannot make this up, every single day. And if we weren't doing that, we were either playing football or basketball. And that was really all we did. Me and my friends, we never really thought about smoking, drinking, or anything like that that's in that category. But I mean, I was always around people that smoked, that drink, that did whatever they did. In the summer, me and my best friend, we would always hang out every single day. He was spending at my house, I was spending at his house. It was just a everyday thing. So one night we were at the park playing basketball, and every time we would get finished with playing basketball, we'd always head to the 7-Eleven. And now the 7-Eleven is like right here. Like the park and 7-Eleven are like literally this close to each other. We get back to my grandparents' house, we're getting bored. It ain't really nothing to do. PlayStation's not getting fun anymore. 2K was boring. Back then we had PlayStation 3, so it was really boring. I asked my best friend, I'm like, hey bro, what's up bro? And I'm just joking around with him. I'm like, hey, you trying to smoke? If you want to, I will. And that's what we always say. Like, we don't ever give a direct answer. We never give a direct answer. If you ask the question, it's if you want to. So I'm like, and at the time I was kidding. I was totally kidding. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So about 30 minutes go by and I'm not even thinking about smoking no more. But we were so bored, I was like, bro, let me just go ahead and hit up one of my friends. Let's go to his house, let's just chill. And in my mind, I'm not thinking about smoking. I'm not thinking about smoking at all. I'm not even thinking about drinking. I'm not thinking about anything besides going to my friend's house and just hanging out. So when we get there, I could tell already that they were already high, like kind of drunk. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell if they were high or drunk. I'm pretty sure they were high because whenever we got there, they already had a blunt rolled up. So we go into my friend's room. I see, like in the corner of my eye, I can see the blunt over there already rolled up. And I'm joking to my friend talking about, hey bro, let's match. And if you don't know, a match is literally like you put in money and they put in money. That weed combined, you guys smoke together. And my friend's like, okay, I got my dude. He lives right here. I can hit him up. Like, how much money you got? I'm looking at my best friend. I'm like, wait. Do we really want to do this? It's like, I mean, I don't know. And my best friend is like, I guess, like, do you want to? I'm like, fuck. I didn't have no money, but my best friend actually did have money. He only had $5. So my best friend, he had $5 and he was like, bro, can you come with me over there to get it? And I'm like, I guess. And when I tell you, this was the creepiest dude ever in the world. Like, the creepiest place in the world ever, like you can ever be. It was in kind of like in like an alley, but like an apartment. Bro, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, if you ever looked at some wolf ankles, it was like that creepy. Me and my best friend, we're kind of like freaked out. We're like, bro, I don't want to go over there. I don't want to ask nobody. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to ask nobody for weed. Like, that's sketchy. Nah, we're not doing this. So we go back into my friend's house and he's like, did you guys get it? We're like, nah, like that shit over there is creepy. Like, I'm not with that shit. Like, I'm not heading over there to that dude's house. So my friend was like, all right, whatever bro, just give me the money and I'll go get it for you. So me and my best friend were like, okay, whatever then. Give him the money, he comes back, and me and my best friend, we don't know how to roll up. Like, we are beginners. This is our first time ever doing anything like this in our lives. They roll up, we go out back, and my friend lights the first one up. And they're smoking, passes it to me. I'm like, and everybody's getting mad at me. They're like, bro, you're not smoking right. And I didn't know there was rules to smoking. I'm new to this. Like, y'all gotta chill on me. I'm new to this. And they're trying to show me. They're like, dude, you have to take a hit and you have to inhale. So I'm like, okay, give me it. Take it. And I'm like, I'm talking about I'm coughing out my lungs, bro. I'm coughing out my lungs. And everyone's just sitting there laughing at me. So we get finished with the first one. As a beginner, well, actually, like, as your first time smoking, you shouldn't smoke that much. So we get to the second one. And the second one was already the pre-rolled one when we got there. And at this time, I'm so out of it. I'm just like, whatever. Like, bro, like, spark it up. We can smoke it. I'll smoke it with you guys, whatever. They're all passing around and it finally gets to me. Like, I'm talking about, I'm like this. I'm like... You know, it goes in rotation, we get done, and right when we get inside, like, I'm standing up and I start bugging. I'm talking about I'm bugging, bro. I'm like tripping. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. And I'm looking at my best friend, he's just sitting there like laughing at me. I'm like, bro, this shit's not funny, bro. This is not funny. Please call the ambulance. Like, please call the police, bro. This is not like a high, bro. This is not something I want to be. Like, I don't want to be this high. And he's like, bro, you're just tripping, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And like 5 minutes go by and I'm still bugging. I'm like, please, bro, can you just take me home? And next thing you know, I see my best friend and he starts bugging. We're like, what the fuck? Excuse my language, guys. But we're like, what the fuck is going on, bro? We're bugging. I'm tripping. Me and him, we're like, fuck this, bro. We're getting out this house. We're going home. So we start walking home, and I'm telling you, I start hearing things. I'm like, bro, I'm hearing things. And like, bro, I'm stumbling all over the place. I'm hearing things. I'm freaking out. At this time, I'm about to call my mom and tell her, like, I'm so high right now, mom. So finally, we're like halfway down the street at the stop sign, and I hear one thing. And I buck. I'm zooming. I'm zooming down the street. And my best friend, he doesn't know what's going on. He's like, bro. And I'm like, zooming. So I finally get home. And this, I'm talking about, I'm so, like, I don't know if I was just so high or it was laced. I'm pretty sure it was laced because I've never, like, I've smoked after this before. And I've never been like that kind of high at all. So I get home. I'm laying down on the couch. And I'm talking to my family. And I'm like, bro, I think, like, I keep telling everyone, I'm like, I think I'm about to die. Like, I think I'm gonna die. And I don't even know where my best friend is. I just left him. So I finally go into the room and I just lay down and I finally go to sleep. And like 30 minutes into my sleep, I just start tripping. I'm like this. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, I keep thinking I'm about to fall off the edge of the bed, man. It was a mess. It was a total mess, man. Scary times, man. And that about wraps it up for that story. My best friend, the next day we actually did talk about it, and we were like, yeah, we were tripping. Like, that was the worst experience that we've ever had. If you guys like this story, please, pretty please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you could, please go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and leave a comment if you think I should keep doing story times. I have so many stories to tell everybody, man. I'm Thomas Magno, and thank you guys for watching.